Otterbox for the iPhone 4. One thing you'll notice is the little otter. Another thing about the box is that it does not open from the top. It took me a while to figure this out. Instead, in order to open this thing, you take the bottom and you pull it out. Not from the top. Inside, you have a fully assembled case. I can't get the clip out, so give me a second. Fully assembled case. Yes, there is an iPhone on the inside of it. I just wanted to show you quickly what it one fully looks like. Over here I'm going to show you the old ones. Okay. First off, you have the standard iPhone 3G with the old Otterbox. The way this one puts on is similar to the Otterbox Defender. You have the plastic or the little rubber piece. You put it along it. I happen to have two different colors. I'm going to stick with the red one. Tuck the bottom piece in. And there you go. You got the Otterbox for the 3G or the 3GSs. This not that good of a design compared to the Otterbox Defender Series. If I was to drop this hard, I could crack this whole front screen. Even with an Invisible shield, it ain't gonna do much. The back of it, hard plastic, pretty well protected. This could still get scratched up. There's no way around it. Anyways, this isn't what you came here to see though. Move right along. Over here, we got the iPhone 4 with the Otterbox case fully disassembled. As you can see, another iPhone 4. Yes, there's two of them. Yes, that is the Android lock screen. Shut the hell up. And in case you're wondering, that was the Little Mermaid 2. So, get over it. Girlfriend's phone. Anyways, back to what you guys came here to see. You have the front of the hard protective case. As you can see, there is glass on it. Or plastic. This protects the front of the screen. Next, you have the phone, which goes on the inside of the front piece. You then have the back. Notice it does say Otter. This is to let you know this is genuine, and this isn't those cheap rip-offs that you can find on eBay for like $10. Another thing, right where the Apple symbol is, the hard plastic again. This will keep it from being scratched up. Next, just like on the 3G, you have the plastic which goes around it. This is the shock resistant part. In case you drop it, this will absorb the shock, and if it goes past that, the case will absorb it, and the case will protect the phone. This also says Otterbox on the back of it for authenticity as well. It has a nice rubbery grip with a textured surface to it. It helps it from slipping around. On mine that I got, it did come with the belt clip. Really nice. Supposedly this is an extra $50 more. I don't know. I paid $50 total for mine and got this. But the other iPhone that I have, I didn't get this. So I don't know if it's included on some, and if it's not and it's cheaper, not sure. Then you have the fully assembled Otterbox in the iPhone. As you can see, it does make it bulkier. There's the iPhone on top of the iPhone with the Otterbox. There's a good size difference, a little bit of a weight difference, but if you want to protect that phone and know that it's well protected, it's definitely worth it. You just got to excuse it. I really like the thickness of it. Don't got to worry about it sliding around, being bumped into things or hit. That's really good. Next, I'll show you how to assemble it now. Take the front screen. Take your iPhone 4. On the front of it, there's a little slot that it slides into. Take the phone, slide it in. Piece of hair. Okay. Take the back. Has a nice felt little back to keep it from being scratched up. This slides into place and locks. Now you have the protective casing of it. To go the next step, take the rubber and you slide it into the phone. Then you simply walk it on. This takes a second to do. Okay. Now that that's on, you got the belt clip, which also doubles as the movie stand. I'll show you that in a second. In order to mount this, on the left and on the right side is two little clips. So this way you can mount it on either side. You can mount it with the back out, which is the way I like it, so don't scratch up the front screen. Or you can mount it the front out. I don't like it this way because you might hit something that might scratch the front screen up. So this just pops in. It's really easy to pop in and out. You could even do it with one hand once it's attached to your belt. Hopefully you can hear that little clicking. That's the volume button. Everything works really good on it. This adds an extra bit of safety. That's hard plastic. I did say it also doubles as a movie stand. Show you that real quick. On the back clip, it swivels around 360 degrees. So you pop it to the side, take the top, push it all the way up until it clicks. Take your phone out, turn it around so the front screen's facing forward, and then you put it down. This way, whatever your movie was or is that you're watching, you can just sit there and enjoy it simply. In order to release it, take the top clip, pull up. That's all you gotta do. Now, everybody wants to hear what's the downside to these things. Okay, let's get to that. Downsides to these apps, not the apps, to the Otterboxes. They're thick, they're heavy. You do lose a little bit of clarity with this extra screen on it. Not much, but you do lose a little bit. I haven't seen any degrade in the camera at all. Camera still works good. FaceTime camera and back camera works perfectly fine still. All the buttons, very responsive. Okay, negative part. In order to get to the volume, you have to pop this little flap up. Then you have to stick your finger in there. God forbid you have fat fingers. And so if you have fat fingers, that's going to be kind of hard for you. Not a bad thing, which I do not understand at all. Right where the microphone goes. Not microphone, right where the headphone jack goes. There's a hole here. Don't know what the hell it's for. Really have no idea. But in order to get to the microphone, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying microphone. In order to get to the headphone jack, you pop the top. Then you got the hole. When I first got the first one, I thought they made a mistake and they put the hole in the wrong spot. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't really use headphones anyways. Second one, holes in the exact same spot, away from the headphone. Don't know why that is at all. You have both volume, both speakers on the bottom uncovered, which is good. Sometimes, I know without the case, some people like to muffle the sound, so they'll put their hand over the speaker to somewhat muffle it. With the Otterbox, you can't do that. You can put your hand over it and it won't muffle the sound really. Still works. All in all, pretty good. Really sturdy case. Love this thing. Really worth the money. Let's see here. I guess I said that we'll do a drop test on this, so I'll show you what it is to actually drop the thing, bounce it around, and see how it handles. Pretty sure you won't find that on no other YouTube videos, except for the people or major review companies that get them for free and don't really give a crap if they run them over or bash them with hammers, which I'm not going that far. I'm not going to test the warranty out. Otterbox said that if anything was to happen to the case, that they will replace it. That's how well they stand behind their products. But like I said, I'm not going to be smashing it with a hammer or anything like that. Okay, here we go. Roughly, I don't know, pretty high. Who cares? Verify it still works. Still works. It's good. No cracks, no scratches, everything's still in perfect condition. Yep, I'm banging it. Again, no scratches, no cracks, still works. As far as the front screen goes, I gotta put a lot of pressure on this in order to see any kind of reaction with the fluids in the screen. So that's really good. That protects it. Again, I'm not going to be hitting this with a hammer or anything, so don't get your hopes up and don't be expecting to see that kind of testing. Yes, still works. Awesome. Again, one more drop test. Show you what it... In fact, we'll do 2 more drop tests. I'll drop it from an even higher height on the second one. Okay, plastic popped out slightly, no big deal, push it right back in. No cracks, no scratches, verify the phone still works. Still works. For about 50 bucks, this thing will do everything it says it does. I have heard stories of people dropping this thing from like excess of 20 feet, down a building, bouncing off the walls all the way down, hitting the ground, and nothing happens to the case or the phone, which is good. You did hear the negatives about it. You did see the drop test. Hopefully you upgrade from this piece of shit to the new hotness. iPhone Defender Series. Otterbox. Way to go. Thumbs up. Peace. Deuces. Love. All that good stuff. Leave comments. Hit you guys up later.